Hi everyone, this is a free roam reading where we're going to see what is coming through. Of course, the title of the video will give you an indication as to what the reading is about, but I just wanted to mention a few things. So, of course, this is for all star signs, so if you're here, it's probably a sign in itself that there are some messages here for you. I also wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, as I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to win a personal reading, information's also down below on how you can enter. Also information on the personal services I offer, which have been super popular right now, and also the personal readings. Everything is on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and linked down below. There are also intention items on my website which thousands of people have seen results with, so you can scroll to the bottom to check out the 5-star reviews. And there's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, wallet, or your purse. There's crystals, candles, sage bundles, ornaments, teas. My gosh, it's all there. It is all there for you. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we have. Oh. The cards are like flying today. Flying. Okay. Righty-ho. Let's go. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing here is someone who is so hot and cold with you. Oh my goodness, so hot and cold, to the point where you're thinking to yourself, like, why? Why are you so hot and cold with me? What is the reasoning here? So let's just start here. Okay, so you've got the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. You know who you are. You know, you're not triggering this person to be hot and cold. You're not, let's say, you're not putting them... you're not keeping them on their toes just for the sake of things. I think that if you're keeping them on their toes, the reason you're doing that is because you're trying to see if they're going to take a lot of interest towards you and do a lot more than they have been doing. That's one of the only reasons why I see that you would be hot and cold towards them, you know, is because you're trying to figure out whether they're even serious, whether they even want to progress things, move things along. You're not purposely doing it. And that's what I see with the Queen of Swords. Whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders, you know. And so essentially I see you as someone who knows what you want. You know who you have an interest in. You know when you want to progress things, and you know when you don't. You are not someone who is wishy-washy and here and there and a bit like meh, 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 meh. You know what you want, and you always try and do the best that you can for what you know you want. And that's what I see here. Now on the other side, I definitely see, okay, with the Emperor and the Two of Swords and this Four of Swords, that this person is super hot and cold. In fact, the Emperor energy is known to be one of detachment, you know, where there's this sort of sense of like, yeah, and then no, and then yeah, and then no, and then you've got the Justice card with the scales, where it's like one side, the other side. And to a degree, though, the Justice card is about balance. So I feel like things can become much more balanced in this connection. However, okay, they have been super, super hot and cold. But what I do see is that they're going to be learning a lesson very, very soon, which is like a tower moment. And let me be very honest. Obviously, I wouldn't wish a tower moment upon anyone, and I know that you wouldn't as well. You wouldn't wish pain upon anyone, or a tower moment can be quite, you know, intense and quite challenging. But this is something that's brought up upon them via the universe as a learning lesson. And that's really what Justice is all about. It's a kind of like a wake-up call that allows them to realize how they should be treating you in a better way. So this is quite significant. There's obviously a lesson here that wakes them up and makes them realize, like, you know, you've got to do something about this, because you shouldn't be treating a person like this. So it's another thing. I feel like someone that they rely very heavily on is going to treat them super hot and cold. It's going to be very like all over the place, and it is going to irk the hell out of them. It is going to make them feel really overwhelmed, really sad, frustrated, challenged, and just like, oh my god, why are you treating me this way? And that is really their wake-up call to treat you and also other people around them, like their friends, much better. Much better. So they're going to be learning a big lesson, which actually allows them to come towards you in a much more balanced way, having learnt what not to do. Okay, because look, you've got here 2 Mars and 2 Aries energies. Remember remember Aries is ruled by Mars, right? So we've got here Aries energy, and the tower is ruled by Mars. Both are Aries and Mars here. So when you've got that intense energy where, you know, Mars is literally the planet of World War. You know, it's the sense here of them learning a big, big lesson, which brings them peace and balance and allows them to take off that blindfold so that they actually know what they need to do. Four of Swords just gives them so much more peace. And the Page of Pentacles is your value, okay, is always there. Your value has always been there. It's just how they've seen you has varied, basically based on themselves. And I think that this lesson is going to make them realize actually just how they've been seeing things. And especially with the Two of Wands, see, it opens their mind and their heart and their soul to the horizon of like looking out into the world and realizing just you are such an incredible person. Sometimes people don't realize without lessons, they don't realize what they need to do, and it's sad, right? But it's also very similar with us, for example, like we learn through certain things. It's just that I think that this person is a young soul, and what I mean by that is it's got nothing to do with their age, but more so past life incarnations. So I think that they've had less past lives than you. I see you as someone who's like an older soul. You've had more past lives. You know, you're much more mature, but also you're much more, you can learn things quicker. You know, something that takes them like a year to learn, you can learn it in a month. And that's the difference, is really, you know, that spiritual growth and that evolvement, development. That's really, you know, the part of it with the evolution. But also with the Lovers here, what I think is fascinating is that they clearly still have feelings towards you. It's just that they've been so blocked off by their fears and their challenges and just by being so all over the place that they haven't been able to treat you properly in the way that you need to be treated. And what I do see is that they will work harder towards you and want to progress things, you know, more towards you. And the Two of Pentacles is about them being much more balanced towards you. But again, this is very much so a process, as I'm picking up on. And so that's another thing, especially with the Ten of Cups as well. You know, this is a really, really powerful energy, the Ten of Cups, which clearly shows that they want to come back around, prove things to you, make things up to you. And honestly, you know, if you're done with this person, then you're done with this person, right? There's like no going back. However, if you feel like, you know what, I want to see, you know, what they're going to do towards me, I want to see the effort they put towards me, then yeah, let them do more with communication. Let them come towards you a lot more and prove to you how they have changed and what they feel. Let them open up to you emotionally, okay? And let them tell you what they feel, you know, in terms of the pain that they have caused you by being so hot and cold. Like, let them come towards you. So if you're like a queen, I see them as a page, okay? So that's kind of like the difference between old souls and young souls. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, okay, that page isn't good enough. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. A page is still a page, but, you know, they learn slowly. And so that's really the big part of what I see here. I do see communication. I do see them wanting to come back around and wanting to progress things, but it's a bit of a process, as I pick up on, okay? So this person here, like, says one thing, does another. That's what they've been doing. And essentially, I feel like they are coming back kind of in a much more stable way. And it can be quite unexpected, but the reason why is because an unexpected sort of event takes place in their life, which actually makes them realize the worth and the value of a person who really cares. And they will realize that that's that kind of stability that they want in their life. You know, they will really look at sort of that stable aspect and realize that you are the only person really that has given them that, and they will be much more, well, their eyes will be much more open. Oh wow, phone call. So there you go, right? Because Magician is Mercury and this is communication, right? So I'm not surprised. It's really about sort of letting them prove that to you as well. So I do see communication, and that's very, very powerful here for sure. So ta-da, that's literally what we have. I think what's really fascinating here is that they are going to come to you and they will progress. They will progress towards you, and yeah, I think that they will be quite sorry for how they have treated you, because obviously they haven't treated you so well, which is a shame. It's, you know, it's sad for sure, but I think that they will realize that they got to do a lot more, and I do feel like they'll put in a bit more action, a bit more intention, and they will try and do a lot more in that sense. So let them, you know, let them do what they need to do basically as well. And yeah, you let them come to you as well. I don't think you need to be hot and cold towards them in return, But you know, especially if you've been trying to figure out, you know, what are they going to do towards me, it's just about, you know, living your life, doing you, taking care of yourself, looking after yourself and your hobbies, your goals, and also your emotions and your personality and like who you are. Like looking after yourself with self-love and self-care, letting them come to you is honestly the best thing you can do, because, you know, clearly I see them wanting to work hard towards you, but I also see them healing from this situation, actually being much more clear in their thoughts and realizing exactly what you do mean to them, which is something so strong, because again, you mean stability to them, and that's something they've really not had much of. So this is your reading. Wow. Now, if this resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal readings, services, items, what else, everything's down below, you know. But yeah, definitely, you know, check it out if you're interested. And also do know as well that, what was I going to mention? I was going to mention something very important and I forgot. Oh yeah, TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day, so you can check out my TikTok and Instagram. The handles are down below. And yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. All right, so take care, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you did, comment down below as well. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.